Hey, I hope you guys are doing good today. We're going to be watching 10 most disturbing things caught on doorbell camera footage, and I just figured this would be kind of a fun one to do in the spirit of Halloween. You know, we are just a few days away, and a lot of these seem like they're kind of creepy, so I figured why not? If you do get a chance, I'd appreciate if you can leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch, and I will have Chezzoid's video linked in my description below, so be sure to go give them a like and subscribe. But all right, let's see what's going on with these doorbell cameras.
Around 10 p.m., two sisters returned home to pick up some belongings one of them urgently needed. According to the older girl, her younger sister was running late for a sleepover at a friend's house and wanted to quickly grab some clothes. But just before walking inside...
Oh, why you leave the door open though like that? No.
At a friend's house and wanted to quickly grab some clothes.
You guys shut the door
but just
behind
before
you.
Walking inside, they noticed something strange on the sidewalk
Especially
across
at
from
night.
their house. There stood a shopping cart from a supermarket, stuffed to the brim with eerie-looking dolls. Curious, the sisters went closer to take a look, but their inspection didn't last long. Almost immediately, they ran inside the house, clearly spooked by something.
If you got scared by this and you ran in the house and you didn't shut the door behind you, like what are you doing? What are you doing?
It was at that very moment that their doorbell camera captured something completely unexpected. Here's what appeared on the recording.
We just need to go in and get your snacks. I don't know. Shut up. Hurry up.
Shut the door! Shut the door! Oh my goodness. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Oh my god, I feel like this is like rage bait. Shut the door! Get a gun. Nope. Why didn't you shut the door? Now look at this.
I don't go to your house and mess with your shit, so don't mess with mine.
We're just gonna leave the door open. We're just gonna leave the door open. I mean, you're lucky that's all this person did. Like, what are you doing?
It turns out the cart full of dolls belonged to a peculiar woman. She walked right up to their house and began yelling at the sisters for touching her belongings.
I think this lady is homeless, but at the same time, close the door. Close the door.
Which included
Good
some truly
Lord.
disturbing items. While the woman was at the door, a shadow suddenly flickered in the hallway. Something dark and formless rushed across the floor. It's hard to make out. The object moved quickly and had no clear shape, just a black mass. I'm not saying it has to be anything paranormal, but you have to admit, it looks incredibly strange.
I don't know about that though. Like that looks a little goofy to me.
It has to be anything paranormal, but you
that
have
looks
to
a little
admit,
goofy.
it looks incredibly strange. And that wasn't the only time it appeared.
It's a raccoon.
The shadowy figure was spotted again, this time in the front yard. One could assume it was just a black cat darting by. Either way, let me know in the comments what you think it really was.
I'm gonna say the
Another
raccoon.
unsettling story comes from California. A woman was caught on a home surveillance camera repeatedly trying to open the wrong door, all while sleepwalking. She knocked several times, tried to force the handle, and even attempted to break a window.
What is going on? What is going on? I will shoot! I have a gun! Why?
The homeowner
Oh my God. See, like, this sounds a little scary. Like, like, I mean, I mean, if she was really sleepwalking, like, I think this is terrifying for both people involved. And this is how you, end up in the hospital or morgue.
Why? What are you doing?
The homeowner, a woman named Kathleen, was terrified and called the police.
A crazy person in my house. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
When officers arrived, the woman was still trying to get inside.
Hi.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend was there.
Authorities took her for evaluation. She turned out to be 30-year-old Lily, who explained that in her dream, she was locked out of her own home and believed she was just trying to get back in. On November 30th,
I don't, I mean, like, I think she's awake when the cop gets here, so, I mean, I get having a dream that might make you sleepwalk, but it's, the after parts of this seems a little odd. I mean, I think she probably maybe had some sort of, like, mental break for a minute, or a few minutes, maybe that's what it was.
evaluation, she turned out to be 30-year-old Lily, who explained that in her dream, she was locked out of her own home and believed she was just trying to get back in.
But then when the cop showed up and was like, "Do you live here?" and she's like, "No." So, like, not all of this checks out completely, you know?
November 30th, 2021, a Dallas woman shared footage showing a man loitering outside her apartment door late at night. The incident, captured on her Ring doorbell camera, sparked serious concern, as the man had reportedly been stalking her and showing up at her door nearly every night since October 31st. She explained that she had contacted the police
Oh my God, this is a stalker, though. This is a straight up stalker.
about the ongoing problem, but in her view, little had been done to keep him away. In the recordings she posted, the man can be seen standing outside, occasionally mumbling to himself.
Wouldn't you just call the cops, like, when you saw him out here? Like, maybe you just gotta stay up one night and, wait for him to show up and then call the cops
Occasionally mumbling to
and let
himself.
the cops deal with them. I don't know what he's saying. Sounds like he's just making noises. Maybe he's drunk? Oh, yeah, I think we're a little intoxicated here. And
At one
dangerous.
point, he is holding a beer in his hand before walking off, only to return minutes later. This time, he appears unsteady on his feet, clearly intoxicated. He then grabs the door handle, attempting to get inside her apartment.
Yeah, no. Nope. We ain't having this. Well, you gotta make sure this is like last time he tries this. Although if she did contact the police though and they didn't help her, I think that's not good either, right? Like, maybe you gotta call cops to figure out what's going on with him. Maybe he needs some help. Not that it's your business to intervene with him because he could possibly be dangerous. So that should be for the police to come and at least try to figure out what's going on to make sure that everybody is safe.
On December 2nd, she posted an update saying she was now safe. According to her, apartment security guards had begun patrolling the halls regularly to ensure her safety.
Oh, well, that's good.
A 7-year-old girl named Taylor ran to her neighbors for help after spotting a bobcat on her street in Arizona. No one was home at the time, but
There's a bobcat on the street? Oh my God. Get this child inside. Oh my God.
fortunately they had a video doorbell, which allowed them to speak with her until they returned. Taylor, just 7 years old, rushed to the doorbell after
yeah.
school, not out of excitement, but out of fear. The worry in her voice and the furrow in her brow made it clear she was in real danger.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Lauren. I'm on my way home right now. I'll be out soon, okay?
No, please come open the door. There's a bobcat and I want to come in.
Oh,
Please.
Oh my God, let her in. Let her in.
Okay, tell her we're going to be home in 1 minute.
Is anyone home?
No, we're going to be home in 1 minute. We'll be home in 1 minute, sweetie. Just stay right there.
No one was at
Oh
home,
my
but
gosh.
thanks to the video doorbell, her family was able to talk to her and calm her down until they could get back. Everyone feared she might come face to face with the wild cat at any moment. Just as Taylor began to break down in tears, a car pulled up in front of the house. You're looking at Santa Clarita, California.
Well, at least they got home soon and nothing happened to her, because that is terrifying. Like, you don't want any of that smoke from that, from a bobcat.
A car pulled up in front of the house. You're looking at Santa Clarita, California, during a terrifying wildfire. The homeowner wrote,
damn.
The fire had just started, and within minutes, it engulfed our house.
Oh my gosh. Wildfires are nothing to mess around with. I mean, they are scary. They are very scary, and how fast they can spread.
Residents were evacuated only moments before the flames drew near. According to news reports, the blaze burned several thousand acres and forced a mass evacuation of around 40,000 people. Fortunately,
gosh.
in this dramatic video captured on a doorbell camera, no one was injured. Sadly, however, the family's home was completely destroyed. The next doorbell camera video was recorded at night in August 2023 in Ohio. The footage shows a masked man ringing the doorbell and then immediately running away. At first glance, it looks like a childish prank, the kind where someone rings the door and bolts. But on closer inspection, it becomes clear the man never actually left. Instead, he stood there, eerily watching the house without moving. The homeowner, woken up by the ring, came downstairs, and upon seeing the strange figure standing in the street, immediately called the police.
As you should. Don't do this. Like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Like, stop. Stop being creepy. Stop being weird. It's not edgy. This is how you get shot.
And upon seeing the strange figure standing in the street, immediately called the police. The following day, police posted the video on their official Facebook page, asking for help identifying the masked man.
Well, I guess good luck unless somebody knows a guy that owns this t-shirt.
Video on their official Facebook page, asking for help identifying the masked man. After the video was shared, other residents in the area reported similar encounters with this unsettling figure in the days prior. However, police were unable to uncover any information about the man.
Well, that's not surprising, though. I mean, it is kind of hard to make out like any other features about him. I mean, he is covered, and other than we can see that he's probably like a white guy, average build. I mean, that's probably about all you can go off of. But I would say, yeah, but the best I guess you can do is call the cops and have some good home defense.
And his intentions remain unknown to this day. This unsettling video from a doorbell camera was uploaded to YouTube in 2016. At the very start of the footage, you can see a mysterious figure standing at the front porch. He appears to place a package on the ground, then gets into a car and drives away quickly. The package itself looks blurry, barely visible in the lower left corner of the screen.
Is it moving?
Whatever it is, the object begins to pulse and almost looks as if it's inflating. It grows larger and seems to lift off, rising out of the camera's view.
I don't know about this one. This one seems a little goofy.
When the recording began
I mean that looks like a snake, but
circulating on social media, several explanations were suggested. Some viewers dismissed it as a prank, but admitted they couldn't quite identify what the package was.
well, yeah, because I mean we're looking at this. It's like 180p. I mean we can't really make out a whole lot.
Others interpreted the footage as something supernatural. Finally, many concluded it was nothing more than a bug that happened to crawl across the lens at just the right moment.
Oh,
What do
that
you
would
think?
make sense. Yeah,
The Fresno County Sheriff's Office
I could definitely see that because like when you see So in the videos like where insects get on the Ring camera, yeah, they do kind of look monstrous. They do look a little cursed. Some of them are pretty funny though.
Right moment. What do you think? The
I'm
Fresno
gonna go with
County Sheriff's
insect,
Office
yeah.
in California released 3 separate clips showing a suspicious man caught on doorbell cameras as he tried to remove them.
What are you doing, sir? Sir, what are we doing here? Like, I mean, no, no. Do not be doing this. Do not be doing this.
As he tried to remove them.
Clearly not very well either.
In his hands, he's holding a tool. With one hand, he attempts to loosen the casing, and with the other, he tries to pull the camera out. His face shows focus and determination. But after one final tug, he gives up. At another house, however, he gets luckier. He pries open the casing and places the camera into a bag he brought with him, most likely to sell later. He tries yet another home, but once again fails. As he walks away,
It's because he sucks at his whatever side job this is that he thinks he's gonna make money off of. He sucks at it. Plus, like what? You're gonna sell this and it's gonna be all like scratched up and stuff. Ugh. People like this are pathetic.
likely to sell later. He tries yet another home, but once again fails. As he walks away, you can see a backpack on his shoulders, possibly already holding other stolen cameras. The footage also makes it clear he's relatively young and likely attends a nearby school. Despite being caught on video,
I don't care. I don't give a I don't give a yes. Don't care. You can't be doing this. You know, so if they find you, you get arrested for theft, so be it. Don't be an idiot.
he's relatively young and likely attends a nearby school. Despite being caught on video multiple times, the suspect has not been arrested.
How has he not been arrested? I mean, I feel like this is like a pretty good image of him here, and the colored ones. I feel like this is like a pretty good visual of him. So how have we not caught him?
Despite being caught on video multiple times, the suspect has not been arrested. If you recognize him, don't hesitate to contact the sheriff's office.
Oh, well, there you go. Get a good look at him. Get a good look at him. Oh, there we go.
The suspect has not been arrested. If you recognize him, don't hesitate to contact the sheriff's office. This doorbell camera recorded a disturbing scene where a man sought to take dark revenge on his ex-girlfriend. You can hear her voice as she comes to the door. At first, everything appears polite enough, though the man already seems suspicious as he tries to block the camera's view. Soon after, she unsuspectingly allows her ex inside.
No.
But that decision was a mistake.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
how are you?
Good, how are you?
No, this is no. I mean, I guess we don't know the context of their relationship, but clearly he seems like he's going to be violent. So I would say no.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
how are you?
I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying that, like, it's we gotta, because we don't know what their relationship was. But I would say that, like, this is just I hate seeing stuff like this.
Good, how are you?
What's going on?
Nothing, just thought that I was in the neighborhood, I thought I'd stop by, say hi.
The footage then cuts. When the audio returns, the woman explains she was hit with a bottle and doused
Oh
in
my
alcohol.
God.
I just got out of the hospital.
She's got out of the hospital. Oh God.
I almost died.
The man openly admits he planned to set her on fire. While thankfully, it never reached that point.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. I will. And you're going to light me on fire because you just blew alcohol all over me?
Yeah, don't think it's over.
Now it's not over because now I'm calling the cops.
This chilling incident is a grim reminder.
I am very shocked that she was able to stay this calm and come out and be like, get out of my house, because no, like you are gonna attempt to set me on fire? Absolutely not.
Now it's not over because now I'm calling the cops.
This chilling incident is a grim reminder of the kind of evil that can hide even in those we once trusted.
Absolutely. And I'd be like, I'm gonna call the cops when I'm done here. You're gonna have to call the coroner too. Because man is gonna try and set me on fire. No, absolutely not. No. I'm glad that she is safe though. I am glad. I'm glad that this went as well as it did though. Because this could have gone so much worse.
It seemed like an ordinary day when a mother and daughter rushed back to their apartment after a strange encounter. They managed to capture the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, that wasn't the only unusual thing recorded.
I'm here looking at this ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
At the same time, something else was caught on film. Watch closely.
Oh, this is a druggie here. Yeah, we got a little. I think he might be like a homeless addict here.
Watch closely.
Is dangerous though. Is dangerous. Like I would definitely not feel very safe around this.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not well.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
During the recording,
You know what? Maybe it is a ghost. Maybe this ghost is just, like me, is a little nosy. The ghost just wanted to see what was going on, I can't blame it. I can't blame it. This
during
would
the
be
recording,
me.
the mother had no idea what had just happened.
If I was a ghost, this would be me. I'd be opening the door and being like, what is going on out here?
The door to apartment number 23 swung open on its own and stayed that way for several seconds before closing again. Strangely, this wasn't the detail that frightened Jasmine, the mother. A few days later, she filmed another video, pointing out something that made the whole situation even more disturbing.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door?
What is this? Is this like a storage? Maintenance?
You saw.
So, I mean, it's got a couple locks on the outside.
The door just came open. Who opened the door?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
look at it.
but then there's like that. That's weird.
Pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how? How? I don't know. That don't make sense.
If that door had been locked for years, how could it
Well, you just got a little nosy Nancy in there. It's fine.
have opened at all? She had no answer, but the deeper she looked into the matter, the more uneasy she became. And while the incident already seemed unsettling, what happened next was truly terrifying. Things only grew more disturbing. Jasmine contacted building services to have someone open that door, and that's when it happened.
Okay, yeah, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
Oh, going in.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
It's another. What is this? Oh.
What is that?
What is this? Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's a little odd. That's a little unsettling.
He's Y'all.
What in the world?
What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids?
Yeah.
Somebody put kids' shoes up in there. What the?
That's weird. I mean, like, if this is like as we'll just pretend that, like, or not pretend, but we'll just take this for face value, right? But like, that's weird. That is weird.
So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open like, nah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all, so remember that thing, I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not finna get close to this. This is real snake skin. Oh my God. Look at this. You can see like, ooh. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That the snake skin doesn't even like bother me. I mean, I saw a snake skin the other day, so this I'm not too worried about that. I would be more concerned about the children's shoes that are in a pile in the middle of the room. I think that is more concerning than the snake skin.
Look at that.
Behind the door, they discovered a massive pile
This just yeah, this just reeks of something bad.
of children's shoes. It was the sheer amount of shoes that terrified Jasmine. In her words, this could point to something far darker and more serious than just a paranormal event. But before she contacted the police, she noticed something in her video that made the whole situation even worse. Reviewing the footage, she realized that among the pile of shoes was a pair belonging to her daughter.
The property manager guy, right?
Oh my God.
And I noticed something in them pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's.
Oh my God. That is creepy. That is a little creepy. Either way you look at this, like, let's just say you have like some weirdo that likes collecting children's shoes. Still weird. If we think of the worst conclusion that we can come to, then it's, like that's like nightmarish. So I feel like either way, there's no non-creepy or nightmarish conclusion that we can come from this. I feel like this is just too odd.
That me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago.
Yeah, there they are.
This is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Jasmine had no explanation for how they got there, but she had her suspicions. When she showed the video to the property managers, she was told that the room hadn't been used for many years. That left her with a chilling conclusion. Someone in the building must have access to the room and had been stashing stolen shoes inside.
That's true. I mean, like, there's a window there, so I guess I don't know, like, what floor we're on with her. But even if, you were able to access it through a ladder or some sort of, back way in, I mean, there is a window right there, so they could, but that's weird. Either way, it's weird. Like, if you were, coming into this room, like, why are you stealing kids' shoes?
Someone in the building must have access to the room and had been stashing stolen shoes inside. Although management cleared out the room and promised to change the lock, they also warned Jasmine to be careful. That's
You better, like, put something on that window, too, then.
when she decided to set a trap. She believed the person stealing children's shoes and entering the room was likely the same one who had stolen her video camera. For 2 nights, nothing happened. But on the 3rd night, something strange was caught.
We're coming out of our apartment with a mask on. Like, come on now. Jesus. Okay, so we're doing the creepy shuffle. Okay, acting really weird. Acting a little odd here. What is this behavior? Like, is this somebody who's just mentally unwell, or like what is this? I mean, I get it. Like, there are some, people that have some issues out there. I'm not like trying to make fun of this or like dog on people, but it's just kind of like what exactly, like what is going on here, and like what are we looking at? Because she hasn't stopped looking over there since she came out. Or he, I don't know.
See for yourself. One of the shoes suddenly moved on its own. It seemed to bounce slightly before falling next to another at an angle. Even Jasmine's neighbor was shaken, but it was her testimony that made the story even scarier. She claimed she stepped out of her apartment after hearing the sound of a child crying right outside her door. Moments later, she realized the sound was coming from the very same room where the pile of shoes had been discovered. Terrified, she hurried back inside. And that's when something even more chilling happened. Although no audio of a crying child was ever recorded.
Well, I will say in her defense, I guess she's just being cautious, but like she just looked so suspicious. She just looked so suspicious. I don't know. I guess if I thought there was a child crying, I don't know if I'd come out looking like this. I'd probably come out and, or maybe like be ready to call the cops at the very least.
Even more chilling happened. Although no audio of a crying child was ever recorded, which makes it impossible to confirm even if she truly heard something. It still
The boot moving, that is a little wild.
Still doesn't explain how the shoe moved on its own. That is what unsettled Jasmine the most, and why she ultimately got rid of them. To this day, little else is known about the incident, and the fact that no new videos have surfaced since only deepens the mystery. As always, until more information comes to light, this story remains unsolved. In the city of Oldenzaal, in the Netherlands.
I will say that one was definitely a little weird. That one was definitely weird. This is all weird. Now, if this was all staged, I don't know. I feel like we always got to kind of keep that in the back of our heads too sometimes.
Unsolved. In the city of Oldenzaal, in the Netherlands, a powerful explosion ripped through a residential home, causing the building to completely collapse.
Oh my goodness. I mean, was this I'm guessing this wasn't like a planned thing. Seriously, I don't think this usually happens like when you have, you kind of have to like probably get everybody out of the neighborhood for safety. Damn.
The blast was believed to have been triggered by a gas leak. Inside were a father, mother, and daughter, all of whom were pulled from the rubble alive.
Oh.
Their lives are not in danger, though some suffered injuries and were taken to the hospital. Other children were outside the house at the time of the explosion and were unharmed. Neighbors
They're like so lucky that this kind of got imploded and not exploded, because like if this had gone out, I feel like this could have been 10 times worse. And it's good that like nobody got seriously injured.
Reported feeling a strong shockwave and witnessed the collapse, while the exact moment of the blast was captured on a surveillance camera. The mayor of the city remarked that rescuing the family under such devastation could truly be considered a miracle.
Yeah. That video kind of had like an abrupt end to it. But this was interesting. I like watching stuff like this, and it's a spoopy time of year, so I figured this would be pretty entertaining, just to, see the craziness that is in this world. I am also a fan of body cam stuff, so, all of it, anything that involves, some crazy stuff, I'm always down for. So if you guys ever do want to join me, I do stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, and we watch kind of stuff like this. We watch kind of all kinds of things, but body cam stuff, creepy stuff, that's kind of like our vibe for our live streams. But this was good. This was kind of fun. I hadn't really like did like a dedicated reaction to some of this stuff, and so this was kind of it was cool. It was cool. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to go and like and subscribe to Chezzoid. I don't even know if I'm saying, hopefully I'm saying that right. But I will have his link in my description below. So be sure to go give him some support if you are into stuff like this. It is just, it's all creepy, spoopy stuff. So if that's your thing, I think that That channel's really good. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys had a great day, and I will see you in the next one.